Hello there. Today we're going to give you an honest review of Dawn of Defiance, another survival crafting style game built in like the Roman Empire, and your whole job is basically to piss off the other old Roman gods, like piss on Zeus, break his shrines, all that kind of stuff. That's the main focus of the storyline so far. It is early access. It is very basic and bland for that kind of style. The loading times weren't that bad. They ran out of money, I guess. I think that's what I heard, and they had to put this out a little bit too early. So yeah, it's not really polished, and on the computer side of it, at least for the computer power, the building is really it gets kind of really laggy on the building processes in here because they spent too much time on the graphic designs on their building. So they're going all out on that. That seems to be their goal, and that's kind of a mistake. And of course, they try to make it for a 4-player co-op, and that's a server-based thing, and that's a big mistake. That's probably where they spent most of their time, is trying to make this co-op. And this game does not belong in a co-op. This is like a single-player game because there's been nothing in here that I needed another player for whatsoever, not even close. So yeah, having this as a server-based game is a mistake. So yeah, it covers most of the cookie-cutter things that these games have, and most of the mistakes. Like having the server-based, it's a controller support game. It's third-person. You can't go in the first-person yet or anything like that. So those are all the major mistakes. But it does have one thing on there that most of these controller support games in third person don't have, is you can actually look down and shoot straight down and shoot straight up. So you can actually do that. So it almost feels like you have a mouse, a real mouse controller, but no, it's still not really working that way for all the buildings inside, which really sucks. You could maybe the bow will actually help with that on actually picking stuff properly on there. So if you have a bow equipped, you might be able to help out with that. But yeah, it's still, trying to navigate your chest and the different workbenches and gathering resources or anything like that. It's still going to be controller based. So your mouse pointer is going to start going all over the place and picking up things that you don't want. You can't really see it and get the items that you want. There's none of that fine point precision that you really want in these type of crafting games, because that's what it's all about. But you can see there's lots of workbenches. You put the rabbits and the boar parts and whatever animals that you get. It's only 4 animals in this game to actually harvest it. Harvest it automatically. You get the parts. You cook the meat, and there's not much for cooking recipes. It's just add the meat and cook it. And that's it. And some potions and all these other things that you can do. This doesn't seem to be working. I got one of the things on there, but it doesn't seem to do anything yet. So the artisan workbench isn't up and running properly yet. But there's 2 different forages for your different materials. The basic materials. Copper, tin, iron, gold, and silver are in the game so far, and of course the crystals, which you can smelt too. So you save them and smelt the ambrosia crystal. So you got to collect lots of ambrosia and use that to light fires and stuff like that, and lots of different tools to make your just workbenches and crafting stuff and your buildings. That's about it for that. There's not much going on in that department. There's you got lots of different things in here. You can tab through the stuff nicely with Q and E. There is a gravity thing for these buildings. So if I sit there and build some some stairs and things like that and destroy them in the middle, come on, get over there. Did you switch my thing or no? Hello. Oh, I did get rid of it. Okay, it's just it's still in the build menu. They are decaying, so yeah, they'll decay when they're in midair and stuff like that. And I can sit there. I don't have any support, so I can't even repair it. So there is that. They will decay, but you can stick stuff on the sides of the walls and stuff like that. But yeah, as I was saying before, this is a Roman style game, and you get some god powers. You saw me gliding in there, so you can hover and glide and dash. Dash your way up or dash your way sideways. I'm out of stamina, or use a weapon and do a dive attack. Basically, when you're floating in there, you can just do that, slam down to the ground slam. But yeah, you can see the building right here. This is foundation. It's not quite done yet. This is, I assume, it's supposed to be extended down to the ground, but they haven't done that for the visual part right there. But this is considered connected to the ground, or my building is floating. But yeah, you get a portal hub, as you can see right here, with a little merchant for your quest, and you can sell your stuff, and then get his quest and take all his money, and then you can buy the different recipes. So that's what you got to do. You're going to keep buying all these different recipes and stuff like that off of them to get lots of the stuff. And you find lots of things in treasure chests in this game too. Yeah, you can barely see some of the wisps up there, and that will say there's a shrine or a chest or something like that to go in there. This is a day and nighttime thing. There's not much going on for enemies. There's like these lost type guys, or grayed out humans or bluish humans, or basically that are corrupt or something. Who knows? Who cares? Those are the basic guys you get. They spawn at nighttime also, or they're in caves, or then you have soldiers and golems, and that's about it. There's not much else in this game besides that, and the 4 different animals. The basic rabbit and the pig and the wolf and the deer. That's it. There is nothing else to it. The map in this game, check that out there. There is no map markers, unfortunately. There's nothing you can do. There is a legend way over here, and this is as far as I can zoom out right now. So they need some issues on that. They got a lot of stuff needs to be done on this map. As I said, early access. They can fix some of the stuff later. But this legend isn't really that good enough. At least it tells you what these things are on there for the symbols, but I want my own symbols, and you need them in this game because there's lots of specialized places to find your ores. You got to find your certain copper ores and your tin ores and your iron and stuff like that. You want to mark them off on your map so you don't have to keep going back and forth and remember them when you want to farm them, but it doesn't let you do that on there. And there's no ping or waypoints on there that you can put on your map that at least I know of. I can't find a way to actually put a waypoint on there. You can do a waypoint on site on there by hitting the Alt key in this game, but that just does what your line of sight and what you can see, and that's it. And then it goes away once you exit the game and come back in. So there is that. This game is also character screen. That's another important thing on there. The inventory in this game is stuff stacks up to 100 in most cases, 50 for some of these plants. You run out of room really fast because there's lots of different plants and stuff like that you can pick up, and you get tons of thatch which you don't really need and all that kind of stuff that you usually have. There's no weight in this game whatsoever, and you get an easy crafting menu for your stuff, for your basic stuff, and then you use those crafting benches, your quest. The skills in this game are kind of neat. It's all based on your stamina, which is horrible for regeneration. Very horrible. You have to have like a stamina potion up and running the whole time just to feel almost normal for your stamina regen, and it's still not enough. But this game is based on all your skills are based on using your stamina. So it takes less stamina to your attacks. This is for speed for that, but less stamina for gliding, less stamina for running and jumping and stuff like that. So most of these skills are just all about the stamina. Every level is under 5% less so far. So there hasn't been much in diminishing returns on there. So my athletic skill right there is level 10 and it's minus 50% on for running around. So yeah, and it's going to be another 5% the next level. And then you get some extra skills on level 15. I don't know what they are. They don't tell you, which would be nice to know what the skill is unlocked at 15 and 25 and 30. But that's going to be a long time to get there. These skills don't go up very fast on there, so you can jump up there and hover, and you can go to your skills, and you can watch your glide skill go up. You can see it go up nice and slowly as you're gliding, and your stamina is being generated. But yeah, your potions and your food only last 10 minutes in this game. It's not nearly enough. Even double. You should make it last a half an hour maybe. Or maybe 20 minutes, whatever you want to feel like. But 10 minutes just seems like I'm always going into my menu, eating some food and drinking a stamina potion just to keep my stamina and health up a little bit. But I do like it's only one food. I know lots of people like the 3 food system or something like that. They think it's more variety, but for me that just cuts down the realism of the game. But the potions, on the other hand, I would like to have multiple potions going at the same time. That would be something I would like to have instead, like have a health regeneration potion, because they're not that powerful at the end of the day. It's just extra health regen. It's just for 3 minutes too. That's very not very long for what it is. It's just basically like you double your hit point or triple your hit point regeneration on there, which is slow. It's not that great. But as for the hit point potion, but for these other potions, it would be nice. I'd actually have a use to actually make them and maybe use them if they weren't just 10 minutes and only one at a time. And you always have to have a stamina potion up and running, basically, just to get by on this stuff. Because look how fast your stamina is getting drained by just gliding on there, and which is slow. And then you're running. That's at half the speed, and I got food and stamina going on there. But yeah, the resources, you just pick them up real fast. It's all about spamming the E button. It would be nice if you could actually just hold the button down and just auto pick stuff up. Oh, maybe I can. It is. You can auto pick it up with holding the button down. But as you can see, it's very slow. Not very good for that department on there. Go to my back to my axe. Oh, there you go. Cut down trees, get the resources, mine some rocks and stones, blah, 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 same stuff over and over again. That's the standard thing that you can do. You can see the stuff blow up and, pick up all the rocks. At least it picks up all this stuff that, at one go. Unlike the other stuff right here, which you got to click the button, spam it one at a time. So that covers that. Swimming in this game, there you can swim. Uses your stamina, and that's about it. You can't dive. There's nothing in the water anywhere or anything like that. There's nothing going on in that department. It is just there, not even to drink because survival game where you don't need water. Might as well. It's more. This game is more of like hack and slash style game. That's about it. So you just basically run around, explore, hack and slash, and revisit the area. So you run. You got your special attack, and that's about it. Your dodge, that kind of stuff. Hack and slash for most of the fights. Pretty easy on the limited enemies on there, and of course, high ground wins all the time. And since you can just sit there and build your stairway to heaven whenever you want, you can just sit there and go, hey, okay, I need to build staircases. Oh no, there's a golem attacking me. I'm just building my staircase really high. Nice golem with 10 million hit points or whatever. Oops, I'm out of. Is that of resources? No, I just didn't click properly. Are you going to go on there properly? There you go. Yeah, the building isn't really perfect. And the new building looks the same as the old building, so it's really hard to tell. But yeah, you can just stand up here and just aim down and shoot, kill stuff. They can't hit you. You're safe. You're good to go on that. So yeah, there you go. Nice, easy stuff. And then ground slam. Then jump on their head for the finishing blow. Basic fun stuff that you can do in this game is stuff like that. Yeah, there you go. At the end of the day, we are just running around exploring the map all over and over again, trying to find the specific things you need to do to open up these shrines, so you can defile them and break them apart, and do the quest. And that hunting quest really sucks. I know I haven't even gotten like a 3-star buck yet, and I got a whole bunch of bucks killed so far, just not popping up as 3 stars. So you're gonna have to do a lot of hunting though to get that stuff done. Where's my deer? Should be in this one right here. So yeah, there's all the deer bodies I have. They look like trophies, but these are the actual bodies. There's no decay rate on them. So yeah, I got like eight 2-star bucks, and those are the ones that I just haven't harvested yet on there. And it's really fast. I could go ahead and do that, but everything takes time, and you don't have time to do everything all the time. For this game. So that is about it. At the end of the day, this game it's okay, it's passable. It's the cookie cutter stuff with the same mistakes all the other games make. So it is passable, but and it is quite enjoyable in the easy sense because it's not really that challenging. Well, the combat can be challenging. Those golems can hit you for like half your health, and if you don't have any food buffs on there, 2 hits and you're dead. And the same for the Medusas. I think they're called Medusas, but they are just the evil flying guys that throw magic balls at you, as with the other variety for guys versus the golems which throw rocks at you. But there's like silver golems and copper golems and tin golems, that kind of thing. So they got some extra variety on them. They almost look exactly the same, and they fight like exactly the same. And the soldiers, they all look the same and fight the same, except for the captains. And yet the first boss you got to fight is basically a captain, and they're the captains all over the map later on for the harder areas. For this thing, but there's just lots of exploring, treasure chest, wisps, and at nighttime there's nighttime chests. The different things you can do in this game. Seems pretty simple, basic, easy to play, easy to build, all that kind of stuff. So it's just about running around. There's no fast travel. There's just portals that you have to open up and then unlock at the different areas. And as you can see, there's only 3 of them, and one goes back to the starting island, which is you can probably get there if you build a bridge. Maybe I don't know if you can actually build across this deep stuff, but it's not really worthwhile when you get the portal. But yeah, if you're gonna start this game, just build your base by the portal, and that's about it. So as soon as you take the portal, you'll pop up over here and then build a base over here, and then that's all you need. It's like a 1 base game, and that's it. And then you just go around there and explore. Then you have to run back and forth to your base and that kind of thing. That's when you really fast travel in a way that okay, I want to click on my map and I want to travel back to my base and back to the portal system. I'll use my little portal key or something like that and go back to here. But yeah, they don't have anything like that yet, and hopefully they will, because that kills games when you can't just travel back to your base after going out there exploring and stuff like that. I can understand unlocking the portals and for the key locations and being able to travel to them and stuff like that, but to travel back to your base, they should throw you a bone on that, because that's just running back to your base, and that gets old and boring and wasting your time. It's just like me. But there you have it. So I'm going to just basically give this game a 6 out of 10, because it is I like this game a little bit more than some of the other passable survival games, but it isn't that isn't really that special at the end of the day for what it is. It's just another survival game, and you're on a Roman style. There's just not enough to it yet to really access for right now. If there's more content and more polished things that actually work, well, instead of actually just working, they got by and it's working. But yeah, I just, the standard mistakes are never going to be good. You make it for a server-based game. You use no first person and controller-based game, all that kind of stuff. At least you can look down. So yeah, that's probably why it gets like a 6 out of 10 versus a 5 out of 10. I normally give games that are like the cookie cutter copy paste stuff for the assets and things like that. Oh, my game is different. It's a Roman theme, and you go around there and hack and slash. Well, it's the same as everything. You just have a Roman guy instead of some other like medieval guy. That's about it. On there. So yeah, but at least you can look down and up, straight up. So that's good. You can even look right up there. So that's what you want. If you want your money shot, there you go. 6 out of 10. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.